is just a touch. This is just a touch. What's up, baby? This is just a touch. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This is just a touch. Y'all hear that? Y'all are listening to the Just a Touch of J podcast show, baby. Y'all know I gotta put it out there in pieces for you, right? Going over to making Lemon-B's kitchen, baby. Put y'all down like the Just a Touch of J. Y'all like that? I just wanna talk to y'all for a little bit. Go on over to my name is RONI76 on Instagram, baby. Y'all know I gotta put it out there in pieces for you, right? You're listening to the Just a Touch of J podcast show, baby. And check me out on Beat Break Radio, 87 FM. Y'all hear that? This is Just a Touch of J.
If you think you're lonely now, ooh yeah, wait until tonight, girl. What's up, y'all? Oh my gosh, that's my song. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, boy. Hey y'all, this is Just a Touch of J and I'm coming at you. Get ready to put it all out there in pieces, baby. What's cracking with my babies, huh? Oh my gosh. What y'all out there doing? Huh? What are y'all out there doing, man? Y'all out there shining on them, living your best life, just doing what it is that you do. Oh my gosh, I know y'all out there being so talented, so wise. And why? Why do I tell y'all that I know that y'all are out there being so talented, so wise, baby? Oh my gosh, why? Huh? First of all, because God made you that way. Yeah. Shout out to you, God. Yeah. He's a rewarder to those that diligently seek him. Yeah, God is that boy. God is the man. Oh my gosh. Now, what's the second reason why I tell y'all that I know that y'all are out there being just so thorough and so wise, baby? Second reason is because y'all out there listening to me, baby. And this is Just a Touch of J. Y'all know I put it out there in pieces for you. And that is the third thing that I tell y'all too. And that is, I gotta give a shout to my haters. And what do I say to these haters, y'all? Come on, say it with me. You ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi, haters. Cause y'all need this work too. Yes, y'all need this work too. Oh my gosh, y'all need this work too. Now look, if you're just coming over to the whole Just a Touch of J experience and you like, hold on, who is this girl? Just a Touch of J, who is J? Oh my gosh, what's she over here giving a shout out to her haters for? Listen, let me explain it to you. Haters acknowledgement backwards. Okay? People don't really hate you. They just don't know how to acknowledge you, baby. And when you thoroughly wise and you put it out there in pieces for them, they just, the hate start coming out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you why, right? Hold on. Okay. This is why the hate starts coming out, right? Because when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. No, I'm just playing with you. Shout out to you, Fab, if you listening. Fabulous the rapper, that's his song. But look, let me tell you what happens, right? See, when you're out there shining on them, okay, living your best life, doing what it is that you do, that you're supposed to do. What God does is, God's so thorough, he's so wise, right? In Psalms 23 in the Bible, he says, look, when you out there and you doing what it is that you're supposed to do, I'm going to prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. right? I'm going to anoint your hair with oil and all that, right? And your cups go run over. So basically what that means is, it's like God's looking at you. You know, imagine God just like standing in the corner, like leaning to the side, like, look at you over there shining on him. You so thorough, you so wise, right? So he come on over like, bow, right? And he prepared his table. Now just imagine God, like I'm getting there. I'm all in the spirit right now. I feel the glory all over me. But just imagine like God, like just taking his table, right? And he just lays it out for you. And all your haters, your naysayers, your disbelievers, everybody watching like, what's going on? Who over there shining on him, right? Is that my boy over there? Is that my girl over there? You know, and God like this, look, he just preparing this immaculate table. Right there in the presence of your enemies, just for you. Look it up, Psalms 23. That's what he said he gonna do, right? So he does all of that, right? And what happens is, it's like the bait for him. Okay, he's rewarding you, but they trying to figure out what's going on. So it's like kind of like bait, since they like, wait a minute, what's going on, right? Who over there shining on, right? So they start coming over. They start looking at all the pieces, everything that he lays out. Okay? And what happens is they wind up getting blessed by the message. See, when they in the dark like that, the light disturbs them. Light disturbs the darkness. Think about it this way, right? You in your room, you sleep. You're knocked out, okay? You're like, you in there snoring and everything, right? Somebody come and hit the light switch. Bow! You like, you wake up, you wake up, okay? Because you know what happens, right? The light disturbs the darkness, baby. This is just a touch of that. And you mad. You like, what's going on? So, you trying to figure out what's going on. That's what they're trying to do, too. So, when they come over, because God prepared this table for them, what you're supposed to say is, hi, haters, because y'all need this work too. Yes, y'all need this work too. You don't hate on them because they're God's children, just like you are. And this is just a touch of baby. I'm just trying to put that out there pieces for you. Okay, now look, have y'all been going over to My Name is RON976 on Instagram, baby? Well, look, mama got to drop a dime on y'all. But before I do, right, make sure y'all go over to the Just Touch J app. And if you got a lot of haters going on in your life right now because you out there shining on them, you know they hate it, baby. Make sure y'all fix them my drink. The haters passion drink. Yeah, baby, because haters hate with a passion. So I had to make a whole drink for them. And like I said, this is Just a Touch of J. That's just pieces for you. So let's talk about Making Love V's Kitchen. Have y'all been going over to Making Love V's Kitchen too? Look. I'm really supposed to be telling y'all about My Name is RON976 on Instagram, but y'all know about all those pieces. Just go over there and check it out, okay? I'm skipping past that. I always put everything over there. Just go ahead over there, check it out. New music, fitness stuff, inspirational posts. Mama been dropping a dime on you. Yeah. Mama been dropping a dime on you. Yes, but I gotta tell y'all about Making Love V's Kitchen, okay? Look, Making Love V's Kitchen. Have I been making Love V's Kitchen? Yes. Oh my God. I had some zucchini today. Y'all know when I start talking about zucchini. Zucchini. It just turns me on. Okay? Oh my God. I love zucchini. So look, I've been making zucchini stuff. I've been making stuff with radishes. I've been making stuff with cauliflower. I've been making stuff with broccoli. Y'all remember when I made them chocolate covered cauliflower cookies, baby? Oh my gosh, this is just a touch of it. Y'all know I know how to make Love V's Kitchen. I have been doing all type of stuff with turkey and steak and lamb and just doing what it is that I do within moderation, because y'all know I'm coming up out of this whole thing. I always tell y'all I'm actually up out of it. But healing is a process, so I had to learn how to eat again. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But I have been making Love V's Kitchen, and I've been making so much Love V's Kitchen, okay, that I had to drop a dime on y'all. I had to show y'all my turkey burger. Yeah, with the peach plum sauce. Yes, y'all, it was a basil peach plum turkey burger with a little bit of Gouda cheese and all this other stuff on it and all these nice things in all the right places, baby. Check it out on Making Love V's Kitchen. And on My Name is RON976 on Instagram. And Veronica's Guide to Making Love V's Kitchen. Okay? The cookbook of love. Now look, let's skate on over to Just a Touch J's Fitness. I gotta move on over to the left, to the left, to the left, so I can shine bright, like a diamond, and do what it is that I do, baby. I'll talk about Making Love V's Kitchen, and then scoot on over to the left and go ahead and talk about the Just a Touch J's Fitness. Now, Why am I talking about Just a Touch J's Fitness, right? Because today was one of my workout days. Yeah, y'all. I've been dropping a dime on myself. So look, I've been working out, right? I created the fitness program called the 400 for y'all, okay? And I've been making so much love of V's Kitchen that I actually gained weight. Yeah, I had went down to 100 pounds, y'all. Oh my gosh, like that was just not good. Y'all know I had the whole health thing going on, okay? And I wind up gaining my weight back, okay? Yes. So look, I've been squatting real low and everything, doing what it is that I do. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till y'all see my legs. And remember I told y'all my butt head got flat like a pancake? Not no more, baby. This is Just a Touch of J. This thing looking like in a minute you're going to be about some quarter off this thing. Bow, 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 okay? I'm talking about, look, I'm in here doing 420 upper body movements, 480 lower body movements, right up in my hotel room. Baby, doing what it is that I do. This is Just a Touch of J. I have been working out, and I got the 400 fitness program coming to y'all. Already been created. Now we got a whole nother part of it too. All right, look, and this Just a Touch of J, baby. That's just pieces for you. Okay, now look, we going over to, I hear the Just a Touch of J app. Yes. Just a Touch of J app. Y'all had an app for the day. App is popping. Thank you so much. We're going to have schedules, all type of fitness stuff, all type of everything. Going to be on the app. Work with me. I always got to tell y'all, that's just pieces for you. I tell y'all about it. Then I drop a dime on you like, bow, go get it. And you be like, oh my God, there it is. Because you be so like, hyped because you've been waiting for it, baby. Like I said, this Just a Touch of J. I gotta put it out there in pieces for you, okay? Now, what we gonna talk about today? Let's talk about Just a Touch J cannabis line. Y'all been doing good with these papers. Y'all like the Just a Touch J papers. Thank you for your love and your support. I have my own cannabis rolling papers, and they're called All You Need Is Just a Touch of the J, because that's all you need, baby. I swear, you don't need too much, just a touch. Just a touch of the J, touch of the J, touch of the J. Y'all like it when I do it like that. Now look, that's off of a song that I did. Drake, little remix to Drake, rapper Drake. Shout out to you, Drake. Okay, I did a little remixes. Laugh now, cry later, cry now, laugh later song, cause that might happen. If you get Just a Touch of the J, baby, I don't know what y'all got going on, but it could happen. But look, make sure y'all check it out. King Slim Magnetic Booklet. It's out there for you, baby. Check out the link tree in all my bios or go to the online store. It's called thisisjustatouchofj.com. All my fitness apparel pieces are in there. Everything, the waist shapers, the thigh shapers, the armbands. Y'all love it. Go ahead, get them pieces. All right, now look. Let's talk about the Just a Touch of J podcast. What y'all out there doing? Oh my God. Y'all got my podcast popping like popcorn, baby. Popping like popcorn, baby. Popping like popcorn, baby. I should make a song called Popping Like Popcorn, baby, or something. Look, y'all got that thing really popping. Yeah, and when I say it's popping like popcorn, for all of y'all who are outside of the States, and you're like, what's she talking about popping like popcorn, baby? Because y'all listen to me everywhere, okay? Look. 150 countries worldwide. Y'all out here, it's getting translated in different languages and everything. Okay, y'all love Just a Touch J podcast, but y'all really got it popping. And when I say popping, I mean you got it accelerating. You got it doing things that it does, like all the numbers and the views and the likes and everything is going up, and y'all are just loving it, doing everything that y'all supposed to do. And Just a Touch J podcast loves you back. Thank you for your support. Yes, I'm gonna keep this thing going for y'all. This is Poppin' Podcast Thursdays, and we only got to talk about one more thing. Yeah, one more piece, and that's Beat Break Radio. Check me out, 411 Wire, Atlanta 87 FM. I'll be on there for a little bit, doing what it is that I do. Top of the hour, Just a Touch of J show. Check it out, okay? That's just pieces for you. Now look, Mama gotta drop a dime on y'all. I got a story to tell like Biggie Smalls, the rapper. Yes, the legendary B.I.G. A lot of y'all like that little remix thing I did for the song of the week. Yeah, I got other ones coming too. I just want to let that one just marinate for a couple weeks. Just boom, boom, boom. Put that one out there in pieces for you. So look, let's talk about things that marinate. Okay. Sometimes what happens is we let our past marinate into our future. Okay, so look, I'm talking to my girlfriend today. You know, we on the thing, we chill, you know, we do what it is that we do. Shout out to you, Em. You know who you are, right? So she's like, you know, she says she's shredding papers. And the Holy Spirit starts speaking to her. And y'all know who the Holy Spirit is. Look, you open up your Bible. That's the Holy Spirit, the ghost, okay? When he start dropping a dime, you start laying things in your spirit and your soul, man. Start speaking to you. You can hear it. You can hear God telling you what to do. So she said, you know, the Holy Spirit told her, you know, shred these papers. So she started finding old stuff. And she realized she was holding on to some of this old stuff she had going on. Any of y'all out there going through that? Like, you literally just like to keep things. Things be like marinating just all over to the left, to the right, just everywhere. You just like to keep it. You like to hold on to it. I don't know why you got it simmering in the cut and just, you know, marinating over here to the left and to the right, but you just got stuff everywhere. Well, I can say I do that too sometimes. You know, I hold on to things that I shouldn't. And some of y'all are out there doing it too. So she said, you know what? The Holy Spirit, she said the Holy Spirit was speaking to her and said, you know, you got to let these old things go so the new things could come. Any of y'all out there feel like that? Like y'all are literally just holding on to old stuff, right? You got all this old stuff you're holding on to. Old relationships. You know, like that boo that you thought it was going to be so weird, but it really ain't. So you just kind of like hoping like and praying like, God, please just still let it happen. You know, that type of thing. Or, you know, perhaps that job, you know, and you just like, you know what? You know, I'm going to hold on to this job. And God's like, no, it's time for you to go ahead and go somewhere else. But you like, you know, I got to hold on to it because it's security. Or just like generational stuff. Like you just like, you know what? This is how we do it in my family. So, you know, we can't change this because this is how it has to be done. Your father was a doctor. I need you to be a doctor. You know, I'm a doctor. You know, any of y'all out there going through stuff like that? Like, you know, you just do what it is that you do because it's just something from your past that you're holding on to. So my girlfriend was like, you know, that the Holy Spirit was telling her she had to get rid of this stuff. So she started shredding up stuff and everything. She's getting rid of stuff because she said, I need the new stuff to come out. She was getting in her birthing position. Any of y'all out there going through that? Like you in your birthing position because you about to birth something new, but you got something holding you. So she said, I got to get rid of that. So look, this podcast is basically about old stuff that we hold on to, y'all. Oh my God, just touch that, baby. We be holding on to old stuff, okay? And this old stuff damages us. It messes us up. You know, because seriously, how can we go forward if we're holding on to old things? Let's talk about relationships for a little bit. You know, relationships. You know, this is like the Love Doctor series. I love relationships. Because the old stuff she was holding on to had to do with a relationship. Yes. And y'all out there holding on to stuff like that? Like, literally, you in a whole new relationship, but you still got pictures in your phone of somebody else? Oh, my gosh. Or emails. Are you holding on to emails that you have from, like, years ago? Like, seriously, why? Unfinished business, perhaps? What you got going on out there, baby? This just a touch today. I don't know what y'all out there doing. Or you holding on to texts, like old text messages and stuff. Like some of y'all be printing them out and everything. I used to have pictures underneath my mattress, and I know people used to have pictures of me underneath theirs, baby. This is just a touch of J. Are you holding on to stuff? Like, do you still have people, if you got tattoos of their names on you or something like that, or a tattoo y'all got together? Like, are you holding on to stuff? Perhaps like a teddy bear or a card or something somebody got you, but you're holding on to it. I want to know how you're going to go ahead and move to the next thing if you're holding on to the old thing. Ask yourself, why are you doing that? Old memories, old thoughts. Are you holding on to that type of stuff? Like you with somebody new, but you thinking about how it used to be with somebody else. Any of y'all out there doing that? Oh my gosh, I know y'all out there doing some of that trickery. I used to do it too. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I used to be out chilling and stuff, and I'd be like, dang, I wonder what such and such doing. Look, that's just a little truth for you. Look, this is just a touch day, baby. That's just pieces for you. I gotta put it out there, pieces for you. I gotta tell you the truth, because I know somebody out there doing it. I know y'all out there doing it. Fellas. I know somebody out there right now. Y'all on a date or something like that. Y'all doing something, whatever it is y'all was doing. And you was thinking about, man, she ain't never used to do it like that. Or perhaps, you know, you bumping and grinding and doing something. And, you know, that could be bad too. Y'all out there having sex with somebody, think about somebody else. Yeah, been there and done that too. This is just a touch of J, baby. I'm just trying to put it out there pieces for you. I'm so sorry I gotta tell y'all the truth, but I used to do that too. I know somebody out there doing it. But old stuff. How can you move past the old stuff? Right? So you can get the new stuff. Well, my girlfriend, she said she's throwing it all away. She's getting rid of it. And she had a revelation. God told her, you have to do this so you can get in the birthing position, because you're about to deliver something new. So I want to tell y'all that y'all got to stop this. Hell, you just can't be dealing with it no more. You got to shred it up. You got to get rid of it. You got to throw it away. The thoughts. You can't have them thoughts no more. You got to cast them down. Boom. Get rid of them. Right? You can't deal with that no more. Right? You want to know why? Because you're a new person. You're new. If you're doing something new, especially like if you're in a new relationship, that means you're a whole new different person. I would hope. You out here, you trying to do something different. You can't be out there thinking about how you was out there, mixing, relaxing with, Susie, Shauna, Sharon and all that. You got one now. You ready to get married or something, right? Somebody out there ready to get married. And you out there, you might be a little nervous because you holding on to old stuff. You got to let it go. Okay? Let it go. Get rid of it. Whatever it is, I know somebody out there going through that. Now look, let's talk about why you might still have these things going on. Like why you might still be like, holding on to old stuff or thinking about the old boo or something like that. Okay? Because you got unfinished business that you didn't handle. Yeah. You got some unfinished stuff going on. Why? Why do you have that going on? Because if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. That's what's going to happen. Girl or boy or whatever, you hold on to something, you're in a relationship. You can't be doing that because you're not being you. This is just a touch of it, baby. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. Okay? I need you to be the you that you know that you can be. And a lot of times when we hold on to old stuff, it's because we're afraid to be who we're supposed to be. That new us. And y'all out there going through that. Like you're a new version, right? But you're still holding on to old stuff just a little bit because it's comfortable for you. Right? You kind of keep doing what it is that you do over and over and over again. Year after year, it's the same daggone thing. And it could be even like this. It could be like, because we talking about relationships, we the love doctor thing, right? It could be like you want to a whole new relationship, right? But you holding on to that other stuff because you kind of scared in the new relationship. Been there, done that, just a touch of J. Ain't y'all out there going through that? Like you like a little nervous and stuff. So you like, what? I'm going to keep John over here because, just in case such and such act up. You want to hold on to something. You want to still like, have something waiting for you because you're a little scared. Look, afraid, false evidence appearing real to be you. Because see, when we're not afraid to be us, we let old things go. Because we know new things come. We got to put it out there in pieces. We got to be shining on them. But when we're a little nervous, right, we tend to, hold on to that old thing. I want that old thing back. You tend to hold on to that old thing. So, like I'm telling y'all, with thoughts, with relationships, old cars, old whatever, I don't know what you're holding on to. You got to know that you're holding on to it for a reason. And you got to let that type of stuff go, baby. This is just a touch of J. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. Because when you're holding on to it, it's like you're in bondage. You're in bondage. You all tied up. Any of y'all out there all tied up? All tied up. Your heart tied up. Your mind tied up. Everything tied up. You just tied up in the old pieces. Let it go. You have to release it. Release it. You might be like, Jake, I'm saying I hear you, but how do I release it? I don't know. I'm always thinking about this person. I don't know. I think it's still a chance. Well, look, if that's the case, then you need to find that person. You need to talk to that person. You need to figure it out. See, okay, I hear the Holy Spirit speaking to me. What y'all got to do is, and I had to do it too, right? You got to put it out there in pieces. The truth going to set you free. You have to, okay? So if it's like a relationship or something like that, you perhaps think it could be a chance or something like that. This is just an example, okay? You think it could be a chance, right? You got to go ahead, confront that thing. Like, look, find the person, tell the person, look, I don't know who you're in a relationship with now, okay? I don't know, okay? That ain't none of my business. Say, just Touch J sent me over here and told me to tell you, look, I'm in love with you. I need you. I don't know why I'm holding on to you, but I am. Okay? Do you feel the same way? Okay, you gotta put out their pieces. That person might turn around and say, you know, I feel the same way too. I be thinking about you all the time. You know, that y'all can put y'all pieces together. But that person might also say, no, actually, I moved on. Like, we'll never work. Then you can let go of those pieces. Are y'all getting this? Any of y'all out there going through that? I know you out there going through it. I know you out there thinking about somebody else. I know you are. I know it. It's just a touch of it, baby. I know about the pieces, okay? And God would tell me to come over here and talk to y'all about it if it wasn't happening, okay? Perhaps it's a job, okay? Let's get on out of the relationship. Let's talk about a job. You know, it's a job. You know daggone well you've been at that job for too long and it's time for you to go over something else. Go to something else. But you're like, I don't know. You know, this is security. You know, I'm okay with this. I feel secure. But you know that you're supposed to do something else. You holding on to it. I need you to go out there. I need you to jump out on faith. I need you to see what this other job got's going on. Because you'll never know. Everything that you are afraid of that you probably can have is on the other side of fear. It's just the false evidence appearing real. That's all. That's how the enemy does. The enemy always comes in to try to make you forget who you are. And he'll keep you in your past so you don't go into your future like that. Okay? Your future could be, you know, that you just have to confront your past. This is just a touch of that. That's what my girlfriend did today. When she said the Holy Spirit spoke to her, she was confronting her past. She said, you know, let me start going through this stuff. I'm going to have to go through this. And she went ahead. She went through it. She was confronting what was holding on to her. Okay? This person is dead and gone. Yeah, that was in her life. But she was holding on to stuff. Sometimes things are dead and gone and we're holding on to them. This is just a touch of J. You can. Because if you think you're lonely now, you're going to wait. You're going to wait. And then you're really going to be lonely. You know, you're really going to be lonely because you're holding on to stuff, man. You know, you're holding on to stuff. You got to let that stuff go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Generational curses, things that are in the family. You know what? This is just how we do stuff, you know, in our family. Let that go, man. It's something new you can do. Do something different. Okay? All you got to do is just do something different. And part of what's doing something different is letting go of that past stuff so you can move on to your future, baby. This is just a touch of J. I'm trying to put this out there in peace for you. How you going to move on with your life if you're so worried about what it used to be? There will be no just a touch of J if I worried about how it used to be. None. If I was worried about how it used to be back in November, I'd still be sick and I'd still be messed up. No. But I said, you know what? I can't think about that. I got to be doing my healing thing. I got to heal. I got to let that go. That happened back then. You know, that happened back then. The sickness is healed up. God then restored me. I got to keep on going. I can't be thinking about that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you can't do neither. You can't be worrying about 6 months ago. You got to worry about what's going on now. You got to keep on looking straight forward to the future. Okay? Let go the old stuff so that the new you can come out. Okay? That's all I'm trying to tell you. Confront it. Take it. Seize it. Grab it. Shake it. Do what it is that you got to do. Okay? And let that past stuff go. The past ain't you no more. You're going to be so worried about the past that you ain't going to go to the future. Okay? And like I said, that's what the enemy does. So look, I got to break it down for you. I got to break it down. I always got to get y'all biblical thing. Okay, look, let me tell you something. Okay? False evidence appearing real. Let's talk about Moses. I think we can talk about Moses. Moses? Yeah, let's talk about Moses, right? I talked to y'all about Moses before. Okay, Moses is the one that was in the Bible and he was leading the children of Israel out of the wilderness. Okay, they was just lost 40 years, just wandering around, just jacked up in the wilderness. Okay, like they didn't know what to do. God was supplying all their needs because they was just messed up. So then he said, Moses, boom, I need you to go ahead. I need you to lead my people out of here. And Moses like, no, they will not believe me. Because you think about his past. Yeah, God said, look, man, what is it that you have in your hand? You know, he had a rod. God gave him the little rod, little staff thing. You know, he said, look, man, throw it down. And he threw it down on the ground and turned it into a snake. And, you know, Moses started going crazy. Like, oh, my God, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, come on now. God tell you to throw something down, like your past. Get rid of it, okay? Because it's a snake. Okay. Okay, now, listen. You have to do that. But anyway, he told him to pick it up. He said, pick it up. You know, grab it by the tail. Because that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to pick it up. You got to confront it. You got to be like, what is this? This is it. Okay, you know what it is. Grab it. Pick it up. Confront it. And you know, he was like, no, I don't want to try to do that. He said, do it. That's what you got to do. You got to grab it. You got to pick it up. You got to confront it. The snake, the thing that you holding on to. Okay, that thing. That thing, you know, that might not be good for you to hold on to. It's just such a baby. I'm just trying to put it out there in peace for you. Okay. So anyway, he grabbed it, okay, and he, boom, and it turned into something else. Are y'all getting this? Okay, when you grab it, you confront it, and you feel like what's going on with it, and you know, you all over it, you like, okay, yeah, baby, okay, you got it, right? It'll change. Because when you grab it, you're grabbing it by faith, okay? You're grabbing those pieces, those things that are holding you in the background. Okay, of the future. It's like your future's in front of you, or you in the background and stuff like, yay, hey, because you don't want to grab it. You don't want to see what it is. You don't want to touch the future. Scared to be you. So look, anyway, what Moses did, he wound up doing that, right? And then he wound up parting the Red Sea, and he led the people into, you know, the promised land. You got to get into your promised land. But you won't get into your promised land until you let the old baggage go from your past. And this is just a touch of J, baby. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you until you got to go ahead. You got to confront that thing. You have to. Okay? I had to do it. Yeah, y'all want me to tell y'all a story real quick? You know I got to drop it down, but I always got to keep it 100 with you. Yeah. What does God want me to tell y'all? Oh, my gosh. You know I got all type of stories. Let me think. Oh, here's a good one. Social media, right? This is what God told me to tell y'all. So y'all know I have rededicated my life to Christ, okay? Now I ain't trying to act like I still ain't just such a J, baby. This is just such a J, okay? It's a lot of pieces to this, all right? But when I did that, I was kind of like holding on to the past a little bit at first. I was like, I don't know, because God, if I start going ahead and put certain things out on social media, they might not like me no more, And y'all out there going through that, like you try to get your life together and stuff. But you know how you used to be a little ratchet, okay? But now you like, I don't want to be like that no more. But then you like, dang, they might not like me. They might not like the new me. I had one through that. Yeah, it wasn't so much that I needed everybody's approval. It wasn't like that. It was just like, daggone, how are they going to view me now? And God said, you just a touch of J. You better go ahead and put it out there in pieces for him. I had to go ahead and not worry about the past and what I used to do. And I had to say, you know what? No, man, look, I'm proud to be in my Christianity. I'm proud to be a follower of God. I'm proud to know Jesus. I had to, be like, because people, they used to be like clowning me and stuff like, oh, now you think you got yourself together. Now you whole doing all that. I'm like, I'm sorry you don't have yourself together. But yeah, this is just a touch of J, baby. God done did too much for me to be ashamed of him. I had to tackle those pieces. I literally had to sit back and say, you know what? Which one do I want? Do I want the old V, J, Ronica, Ronnie, all that? I want that. Is that what I want? Or I want what God got for me? Because God, he done did a lot of stuff for me. Which one do I want? Do I want to walk over here to the left, or I want to go ahead and go to the back? That ain't right. I had to confront that stuff. And then I did. And then I was okay. It set me free because it was the truth. It was the right thing to do. And a lot of times the enemy, he don't want that. He don't want that. Because the man think of it in his heart so easy. He give you them thoughts. You're like, you know what? I can't do it. False evidence appearing real. You don't look at your past. You don't handle things in your past, old bills, whatever it is you got going on, old relationships. You ain't even handle a relationship. You just let the relationship go like, oh, well, nobody got closure, no nothing. Sometimes you have to do that, but sometimes you can't be doing that type of stuff. You need to handle it so you can go on with your future. Because if you don't handle it, you think God is going to let you get away with that type of stuff? Oh, my gosh, baby, this is just a touch of day. Okay, it don't work like that. It doesn't. You're going to keep going back to the same thing over and over and over again with the job, with the generational curses and things like that, the generational stuff you got going on in your family, even with your children. If you got children out there, okay, you got to do everything that you have to do. You have to make sure that you don't think about the past. Maybe your mom wasn't there for you. My mom wasn't there for me like that. Shout out to you, mom, if you listening, because she's so thorough and wise. She there now, though. But if I just always thought about how my mom wasn't there, because this and that, for whatever reason that happened that she wasn't, how can I move on to be a better mother for my children? This is just a touch of J. Are y'all hearing this? I know y'all out there hearing it. Okay. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Girl, that song is so stuck in my head. But it makes a lot of sense. Gotta do with the past and stuff. You hold on to certain things, you're going to be lonely. You're going to be messed up. All right? So look, this just touched it. That's all I want to tell y'all. That's just pieces for you. I just wanted to tell you to make sure that you get rid of all of the old crap that you got going on lingering. Whether it's relationships, whether it's paperwork, whether it's thoughts. Okay, I don't know what you got going on. You got 5 girlfriends or 5 boyfriends over here and you with the new one. I don't know. You're holding on to the job you ain't supposed to be in. I don't know what you got going on. Even if it's old underwear and socks, child, let it go so you get some new ones. This is just a touch of J. You can't move on to better stuff if you holding on to how things used to be. All right, that's all I want to talk to you about. Be you, be the new you. All of you. Okay? Stop being afraid to move on. Gosh. Because that's what it is. You're just afraid to move on. You don't believe in yourself. Please don't let me go there. Oh my gosh. Please don't let me go there. I used to struggle with that too. Please don't let me go there. But that's what it has to do with not believing in you. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You don't believe in yourself enough to know that you ain't supposed to be handling no old baggage, thinking about old stuff, holding on to old pictures and emails of people and all that type of stuff. Look, let that stuff go. Okay? All right? Why are you even doing that? Clean out your emails, go through your phone, friends, old friends you might have. Look, they ain't even your friend, you their friend, and you still holding on to it. For what? Why? False evidence appearing real. That's what it is. Yeah, you got to be you. All right. Now, look, this just touch it, baby. That's just pieces for you. I'm done. I said that does. Look, I gave y'all everything. Okay. Just go ahead and you do what it is that you got to do. So, look, how y'all want me to end this? Y'all like it when I do it like that. How y'all want me to end this? It's my podcast Thursdays. Huh? How? Hell, y'all want me to get all hyped like, look, I'm done. It's over with. Or do y'all want me to do this? My sexy Janet Jackson Berry Wright voice. Huh? You ready? Here you go. Who is this? Come on, y'all. What is this? What is this? What is this? This is just a touch of J, baby. And y'all know I put it out there in pieces for you. So long. I'm skating on over to the left, to the left, to the left, so I can shine bright like a diamond. I love when I do that. I'll be cracking myself up because I'm so thorough and wise. Oh my God. Thank you, God. God just did an amazing thing in me, y'all. The Lord to save my life, and he just got me so right. So I got to keep 100 with y'all. And I got to tell y'all, don't you let nobody make you feel like you ain't thorough and wise. Please don't. And don't you let yourself make feel like thorough and wise either, because you are so thorough and you are so wise. Please don't. Because when you hold on to your past and stuff like that, you definitely making yourself feel like you ain't thorough and wise. Because why would you be doing something like that? Like, seriously. Oh my gosh, you can't do that. No, get rid of, like I said, if you're in a relationship, get rid of them old things and all that type of stuff. Stop holding on to them old teddy bears your boyfriend gave you in high school. Like, please, let that go. Oh, I just got this card, it means so much to me. Why, child, you married? You've been married for like 10 years. Let that go, okay? You have to. The enemy wants you to be all wrapped up in stuff. All tied up. No, let it go. Okay, so you can move on to your future and have better things. How can you have what God wants you to have right now if you're scared to let go of the things that you're holding on to? Look, baby, like I said, this is just a touch of joy. I used to do that, been there and done that, but then I learned how to. There's a second thing that I tell you when I'm skating up out of here. Shine on them, 'cause they hate it, baby. Yes, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. That's what I tell y'all do, man. Let that little light on the inside of you shine bright like a diamond. Yes. And shine bright like a diamond. Shout out to you, Rihanna, girl, if you listening. Rihanna, the singer, yeah, man, she's shining bright like a diamond. And that's what y'all have to do. And then the third thing that I tell y'all when I'm leaving up out of here is that you got to spread love, man. Because it's the Brooklyn way. All right? This is just a touch of jet. I told y'all I always got to put that out there in pieces for you. Because you got to spread the love. Love is reciprocity. But you got to get a love to yourself, though, too. And if you out here holding on to stuff, are you really loving yourself? Who are you? Do you really know who you are? Child, do you? Who are you? If you're holding on to stuff, you can't let it go. It says a lot about your future and what it's calling you to be. You holding on to the past. Maybe you're a little afraid to go into your future. I don't know. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. All right, so look, quick recap. That's it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Be done with it. All of it. All the way. Not just a little bit. Be done with it. How do you be done with it? Confront it. Handle it. Just like Moses. Confront it. Just like I had to. Confront it. Just like my girlfriend had to today. Confront it. Okay, I told you, if you're in a relationship and you don't know if you supposed to be in that one, go find the other one that you think you're supposed to be with and figure out what's going on. Okay? But you got to handle this. You got to dead it. Let it go. Break away with it. Handle it. Okay, if you need to apologize to somebody because you done did somebody wrong and it's messing with you, holding on to the hurt and the pain, forgive yourself. Handle it. Find them. Talk to them. Look, I need you to forgive me. And they don't have to, but go on with your life. Let it go. Release it. Whatever you need to do, release it. Those thoughts about old relationships or whatever. Holding on to jobs that you know you ain't supposed to be in no more. Holding on to stuff that's going on in the family. Family grudges and all that type of stuff. This is just how my family is. Just how we are. Let that stuff go. You mad at something. You don't even know why you mad at. It's been like 10 years you mad at your cousin. For what? Whole family mad at the cousin. No, nobody even know why no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because you holding on to it. All tied up. All in the bondage. Because you don't want to let go of the past. Let go of the past so you go to your future. That's all this is about. Let it go. It's done. It's over with. Okay? If you keep on holding on to that, the future, you keep holding on to the past, you ain't going to get to the future. The future, you, okay, can't even be out there. Because the past you is messing it up. Seriously. So that's all this podcast is about. It wasn't about nothing else. I just need y'all to let this stuff go. This baggage that you got going on. You moving into the future with all these bags. Baby, this just a touchdown. You got a whole bag. This imagine walk through the airport. You like, come on. And then but a whole bunch of people found you with just bags of luggage and stuff. And you going to a new place. You just got baggage. It ain't nothing in there but problems, disappointment, dismay, hurt, anger, pain, all this stuff that you holding on to you. Let it go. Susie from 5th grade that made you cry. Now you mad at everybody. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, I'm trying to tell you. Because if you think you're lonely now, you going to be lonely. Because you so messed up from the past stuff. Let it go. So your future can birth the new thing. Okay? I need you to get into that birthing position, baby. Because you about to go ahead. You about to do new things. And the enemy does everything he can to mess you up. So you don't go on into the future. And I need y'all to get this so that y'all can go on. All right? That's it. Okay? So I'm up out of here. And I love my babies. Oh my God, I love y'all. I love y'all. Wait till y'all see my body though. Like, yo, it's crazy. Like, I'm looking at myself right now. My legs, they look like I've been running track or something. Oh my God, I feel like I need to squat down or something doing this. And I do, baby. Oh my God. Like, y'all just don't even know how God healed me. I told y'all God was going to heal me. All you got to do is just do what he wants you to do. Look, I'm doing everything God tell me to do now. Being obedient. Yeah, obedience better than sacrifice. And y'all out here not being obedient to y'all future. Y'all sacrificing. Y'all sacrificing y'all future because of your past, okay? So look, like I said, I'm up out of here. I love my babies, okay? And I'll be back when I got something else to say. Yes, and when I got something else to say. Yeah, when I got something else to say. Yeah, it's just a touch of shit, baby. I'll be back. I love y'all. It's Poppin' Podcast Thursdays. And I'm back when I got something else to say. Make sure y'all listen to the songs and everything. They up next. You know, keep on listening. Some do stuff go pop out there for y'all. Shout out to everybody who loves me. I love y'all too. Keep praying with me. Okay? Keep praying with me. I'm healing. All right? Bye-bye. Y'all hear that? This is just a touch of your baby coming at you, putting it all out there in peace. I just had to drop a bomb on like flex. Oh my gosh, this that work, baby. And baby, you know you fine, right? Hey y'all, this is just a touch of J and I'm coming at you, making love in V's kitchen. Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. You better download that Just a Touch of J app. J. What's up, y'all? This is just a touch of the J. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear that? Come on now. J. Underscore letter J. Hey y'all, what's up? How y'all out there doing? Oh my gosh, I know y'all out there shining on them because they hate it, baby. Living your best life, just doing what it is that you do. Being so sexy, so thrilling, so wise. Well, listen, look, right? I'm coming back to y'all with the song of the week, all right? And this one right here, this whole remix goes out to my man's Biggie Smalls. Yeah, the Notorious B.I.G. And make sure y'all listening to the 411 Wire this week, right? The hottest entertainment segment in the A. Because I got some pieces for you. I told y'all, man. I got a story to tell like Biggie. Make sure you listen to the song, man. I love y'all. Love my babies, all right? It's up next. Hey y'all, this is just a touch of J and I'm coming at you, getting ready to put it all out there in pieces.
That told me I never amount to nothing.
Y'all hear that?
All the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter.
Yeah.
And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Y'all hear that?
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Raw G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Wait a minute, y'all. This is just a touch of J. Y'all like that? Now look, man. Y'all know what I'm doing again? The song of the week. And I gotta give it to my man's Biggie Smalls. Check out Machine Gun Funk. Oh my God. I live by the funk. Yeah, I live by the funk. I gotta put it out there in pieces for you, baby.
So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back, talking about the kicks in your raps, but I can't feel that hardcore appeal that you're screaming. Baby, I'm dreaming. This ain't Christopher Williams, still some MC got the feel one. Cats, I got the feel some. To let you know that if you with big and heavy, I get up in that like a wedgie. Says who? Says me, the lyrical. Saying Biggie off the street, it's a miracle. Left the drugs alone, took the thugs along with me. Just for acting shifty. Sticks and stones, red bones, but they kill you quicker. Especially when I'm drunk off the liquor. Smoking fuck by the boxes, packing it's natural to eat your like baby.
I just had to drop a bomb on him like flex. Is that work, baby?
Is that work,
You know
baby?
you fine, right? This is just a touch of J, baby. You know I gotta put it out there in pieces for you.
You like that?
Here's another one.
T-O-U-C-H underscore letter J. Yes, that's shit count. That's what they call me.
And all that sweet whining and dining. Well, I'm loving you tonight.
Here's another one.
That's what they call me.
And another one.
Wait a minute, y'all. I got another one. This is just a touch of J. Y'all know I gotta put it out there in pieces for you, right? Make sure y'all go over to My Name is RONI76 on Instagram, baby. And definitely make sure you download the Just a Touch of J app. And oh my gosh, y'all gotta make sure y'all follow me at Making Love in B's Kitchen, baby. On Instagram, that's where I do my food thing. This is just a touch of J, baby. Y'all know I gotta put that out there in pieces for you, right? Don't forget to check out the Just a Touch of J cannabis line, right? The Just a Touch of J podcast, Just a Touch of J's fitness, and make sure you Google Just a Touch of J, man. Check out the online store called thisisjustatouchofj.com, cause this is just a touch of J, baby. I love my babies, right? I gotta put this out there in pieces for you. J Touch underscore letter J. That's what they call me. And I can't forget, man, make sure y'all check me out on Beat Break Radio 87 FM, alright? Atlanta's hottest entertainment segment called the 411 Wire and the Just a Touch of J radio show. And for the last time, y'all, this is Just a Touch of J, right? I love y'all. You like it when I do it like that? And y'all know I'm just trying to put it all out there in pieces for you, baby. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on one second. This is Just a Touch of J. Y'all remember them songs? Listen, I got another one for you, so stay tuned, right? Because all he needs is just a touch of J.
That's what's up next, alright? I love my babies. Check it out.
My baby like it when I do it like that. All he needs is just a touch of J. Pieces for you. Pieces for you. Y'all know I'm thrilling wise, right? All you need is just a touch of J. Lady, y'all hear that? I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit. All you need is just a touch of J. All you need is just a touch of J. All you need is just a touch of J. Pieces for you. All you need is pieces for you. This is just a touch of J, baby. Come on. All you need is just a touch of J. Baby like it when I do it like that. Baby like it when I do it. All you need is just a touch of J. Y'all know I'm feeling wise, right? My baby like it when I do it like that. Pieces for you. When I do it like that. Pieces for you. He like it when I'm rubbing on his back. Then I do my feet thing. Pieces for you. Pieces for you. This is just a touch of the J. This is just a touch of pieces for you. Ladies, y'all hear that? He likes making love in V's kitchen. It's making love in V's kitchen. It's making love in V's kitchen. It's making love in V's kitchen. Pieces for you. All he needs is just a touch of J. All he needs is just a touch of J. Pieces for you. I love you, baby. Zucchini, zucchini. Just a touch of J, baby. Y'all like it when I do it like that? Y'all better make sure y'all go over to Making Love in V's kitchen. Do my food thing. Oh my gosh. Y'all like it when I do it like that, baby. And my name is RONI76 on Instagram, baby. Lady, all he needs is just a touch of J. Y'all hear that? It's tell it fit, baby. Ladies, all he needs is just a touch of J. This is just a touch of J, baby. Y'all hear that? All he needs is just a touch of J. All he needs is just a touch of J. All he needs is just a touch of J. All he needs is just a touch of J. All you need is just a touch of the J. And make sure y'all download the Just a Touch of J app too. The links are in all the bios. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the love of my life. You know you're fine, right? Hey y'all, this is Just a Touch of J, baby. What y'all out there doing? Y'all out there shining on them cause they hate it, baby, living your best life, huh? Doing what it is that you do? Well, listen, mama gotta drop a dime on y'all, but I want y'all to listen to the song of the week, right? Yeah, it's a remake, you know, with just a touch of J to it. Alright, let me know what y'all think. Call in, alright? Yeah, full songs are gonna be coming up soon, and make sure y'all go over to Making Love in V's kitchen, baby, and check out the Just a Touch of J app too. Mama just dropped the sweet potato brownie recipe for y'all on the Just a Touch of J app. Y'all want that? Trust me, I know you do. All right, listen to the songs. They up next. Y'all hear that? Yeah, man. This is just a touch of J. Make sure y'all go over to Making Love in V's kitchen, baby. Going over to Making Love in V's kitchen, baby. got some brownies. She could take brownies for you, baby. Thanks for listening to the Just a Touch of J podcast, baby. I love you guys. I'm just trying to put it out. I'm just trying to put it out there in pieces for you. I'm just trying to put it out there. I tell y'all this is just a touch of trying to put it out there in pieces for you. What's up, y'all? Did y'all like that? Yeah, man. I just want to talk to y'all for a little bit. Y'all gotta make sure y'all go over there, Making Love and Beats Kitchen, baby. I'm definitely putting it out there in pieces for you. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, man. Oh man, this beat goes so hard, baby. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all this is just a touch of J, baby. Y'all know that y'all can really just rock with this. Y'all know I put this out in pieces for you. Significant others. Yeah, y'all can just take a chill to this one right here. Yeah, man. This beat goes so hard, baby. Y'all hear that? It's called the box. What do y'all know about the box? Yeah. Don't forget to make sure that y'all go over to Making Love and Beats Kitchen, baby. Make sure y'all scroll around and gravitate. And baby, you know you're fine, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to give a shout out to the love of my life. Yeah, you know who you are. I need you to come and make love in Beats Kitchen, baby. Little zucchini. Yeah. Matter of fact, make sure y'all keep checking that out over at Making Love in Beats Kitchen. Cause got some new kiwi that's coming to y'all. Yeah. I love you guys. Again, this is just a touch of J. Right? I'm just trying to put it all out there in pieces for you, baby. Y'all hear that? Yeah, man. Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, y'all hear that? This is Just a Touch of J from the Just a Touch of J podcast show, baby. And you are listening to Beat Break Radio, 87 FM and Reach One Network. Y'all know it's Everything Podcast, right? Catch me here weekdays, 12-ish, 12:30-ish. Y'all hear that? On BeatBreakRadioFM.com and ReachOneNetwork.com. This is Just a Touch of J, baby. Y'all know I put it out there in pieces for you. Listen to the Just a Touch of J podcast show. It's up next. I just had to drop a bomb on him like flex. And don't forget to download the Just a Touch of J app. Y'all hear that? Alright. And go over to My Name is RONI76 on Instagram, baby. This is Just a Touch of J. Making Love and Bees. Y'all know I put it all out there in pieces for you, baby. Oh my gosh, this is the song of the week. The song of the week.
She wants to lean, she wants
You
the
hear
Gucci.
that?
I ride with some hundreds on me, I got the Gucci. Pull up in a Jeep, I put it on for a G.
Y'all know I gotta
I want
put
your
it out
body,
there.
give me slapped up on the front seat. We gon' for an hour, then we gon' go to the back seat.
Oh my God.
When you give me a lap dance,
I
baby,
need you
right
to
for
come
the
and make Love and Bees kitchen.
Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back like a track
All
meet.
you need is just a touch.
Baby, relax me. You ain't gotta ask me.
Y'all hear that?
I blew it back out, and then we got it tapping out. Got me buzzing like busting the racks out. I got a ride in the photo, draped in designer, no polo.
Oh my gosh, y'all got the Just a Touch of J podcast poppin'. You
I
know
gotta
I'm
drape
ready
you
for
up.
that.
She got bad bitches naked with us.
Just a Touch
I got
of J
diamonds gon' grip on the
podcast.
keep them in the cut. I keep a bad for her. She know that she coming, of course. Had to throw that fat in the porch. Got her face down to the north. Yeah, yeah.
Oh
She
my
wants a
gosh,
lean,
this that
she
word.
want the Gucci. I ride with some
Just a
hundreds
touch
on
of
me. I got the
J,
Gucci. Pull up in a Jeep. I put it on for a G. I want your body, give me this laptop on the front seat. We gon' for an hour, then we gon' move to the back seat. When you give me a lap dance, baby, wait for the gap, please. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back like a track meet. Baby, relax me. You ain't gotta ask me.
She wants to lean on a Celine King. Eat the with my grill on, put it all on my bling bling. I call her my little
Yes, you
mama,
do,
she want the
baby.
Balenciaga. Sippin' sake at the Roku, we can't go to Benihana. 2020, 720S, it's a race car. Better
Download
yet,
the
it's a
Just a
jet.
Touch of
Till
J
my
app.
windows black, give me toppy at the light. Cause you into that, and we pull them panties to the side. And we go rounds like some boxing. But I give you way more than 3 minute increments.
Yes, you do, baby.
I spent 100 on the ring on my pinky. She said she love me every time when I'm leaving.
I keep trying to tell y'all this is
She wants
Just
a
a Touch of J,
lean,
baby.
she want the Gucci.
I
I
gotta
ride with
put
some
it out
hundreds
there in
on me. I
pieces
got the
for you.
Gucci.
And baby,
Pull up in a Jeep.
you know
I
you're
put it on
fine,
for a
right?
G.
I'm trying to tell you.
I want
all
your
you
body,
need
give
is
me
just
slapped
a
up on the
touch
front
of J.
seat. We gon' for an hour, then we gon' move to the back seat. When you give me a lap dance, baby, wait for the gap, please. Run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back like a track meet. Baby, relax me.
Yeah, this is
You ain't
Just a
gotta ask
Touch
me.
of J, baby. Make sure y'all download the Just a Touch of J app and make sure y'all check me out on Making Love and Bees Kitchen. And my name is RONI76 on Instagram, baby.